Hey y'all, how it's going? My name is Lord Lycan and I have reached 100 subscribers. For this special, I'm doing a Sakuya solo run. First, I'm going to say how it was. This run only shows the important battles of Touhou Puppet Play, and I'm battling only with Sakuya Izayoi and beat the Elite 4. It's a little summary, but this enough to show. And also, I will answer to all you commented to my frequently asked questions. Thank you so much for all. So, let's begin with a curious question from Andros at the channel Game Chest Plays. What does the name Lycan mean? Lycan is a short word about lycanthropy. And lycanthropy, if I can remember well, is something related about werewolves. About 6 years ago, I still loved werewolves, but not too much. He also asked me how to pronounce it. Like I'm saying, is Lycan. I can create a pun with that name. Try to say, like my Lycan or lick my Lycan. Weird to say, huh? Andros' questionnaire was gone, and now is another curious question from Yuami-chan. When did you start playing Touhou and why? When? I think it was about 2 years and 8 months, I think. I began since April 2011. So yeah, it's 2 years and 8 months ago. Knowing why is very hard, but I was motivated. They have Touhou, and I can play a game which I can play decently, because about 12.3 Isotensoku I can play decently with keyboard. I have more questions. My friend Daniel Onigreiro sent me at private some questions. Which one is your favorite Pokémon? My favorite Pokémon is Gardevoir, especially her shiny. She's just gorgeous. He also asked me if there any reason to occupy that special place. I would say yes. And also, she was the first Pokemon I've made EV training, and she's just good. But warning, I did not IV training. That's beyond of my limits. Nowadays, I'm getting a little about IV training, and she's pretty, of course. If her shiny was not pretty, I would say Lucario by battling with him. Lucario has a good tier. I think it is overused, but you can check at Smogon. He also has a very well made question. Why is gaming is important to you? This run made me less depressive and grew a little of my self-esteem, and is very awesome to meet all of them. I've played many MMORPGs, I've met good people, but for all, if you want to see a video what happened to some TV channel, comment here or say something to me, okay? His last question was, what would you like to see in a game? That's a very difficult question to say. Well, I love RPG games. I play Pokémon, like I said, and some games, for example, Legend of Zelda and Final Fantasy. But I also want to see a game with a good storyline. And those questions from my friend. AnimeCat33 made some hilarious questions. When was the first time you start loving mates? My first time to loving mates was asking me what is my fetish. I, Lycan, who wants to have some fetish, I thought of Sakuya, and she's a maid, of course, and appeared my fetish from nowhere. She also asked me, did you always want to make let's play videos? Yes, with twin at the age when I have PlayStation 2. If I can remember well, it was at my 15th age I began to practice a little too. Last question from her. How much money do we have to pay you to get you put on a dress and makeup and go out in public? I'll out at that question. To wear a dress will be 1000 euros. For makeup, I don't like makeup, so 2000 euros. And go out in public, 5000 euros because of the embarrassment. In a total 8000 euros. $4 will be about $11,000. And Chanton XX also asked me that. And she made perfect questions, but I will answer that too. Have you ever fapped watching pictures of Sakuya? Yes. And Sakuya gender bad. What? No! And other characters from Touhou. Yes, but don't count Rinosuke. That's short, but I need to demolish those questions. Rodrigo Silva made some questions too. I tried to understand what was the first question. So, his first question was, what do you like on YouTube? Good question though. I like to see on YouTube Pimp Knight's videos. To see him play Pokémon X or Y. I'm not sure what version he's playing. And I would like to battle him to learn more about Pokémon. But if my Nintendo DS turned on its Wi-Fi, I would battle him. About another videos. Let me think. I saw a series on YouTube called Is it a good idea to microwave this? I don't know if that continues or not right now. And I also watch some let's plays from my friends. And it's all for this question. He also asked me, what is your goal with this channel? Unfortunately, I don't have goals. Reaching 100 subscribers was my first goal. I think the next goal is complete one of my projects. I have too much to complete it. His last question was, what do you like to play? I like to play any RPG game, even MMORPG, but I can play action games, platforming games and puzzle games. If you said what I don't like, simulation games. That makes no sense. Except some simulation games, but I won't say what games are. Finish good question from Rodrigo Silva, and now questions from Rela Hirasawa. Lycan, are you a virgin? You know what? Come to my base and you will see. Next question from her is, can you say Nyan with a sexy voice? I will try 5 times, okay? Nyan. 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 The next question from Rayla was, what do you think about pedophilia? I have no comments about that. I give you an example. If a younger girl, lower than 18 years old, loves a guy over than 18, what do you say? I know it's pedophilia, but that guy being arrested by love, I think it's just unfair. Moving on, the next question. Have you ever fapped thinking in Justin Bieber? Why that question? Of course not! Fourth question from Rayla. Tell me one thing you fear. Yaoi. I will traumatize with yaoi. And even worse than that is some guy trying to seduce me is like 1,000 years of death! Reference to Naruto, of course. Moving to the last question from Rayla. Do you have piercing or tattoos? Unfortunately, I don't have, if you watch me. But, if you count as inside of my body, then yes, I have some little anchors at my left shoulder, and I would try, but tattoos would hide and even gives me itch. And about piercings, I would play eternally with them, and it's painful. Last person who asked me was Sophie Kasmi with those questions. How many Pokegames do you have? 10 Pokegames. Is that too much? And what do you have? I have Pokemon Blue, Pokemon Gold, Pokemon Sapphire, Pokemon Fire Red, Pokemon Emerald, Pokemon Pearl, Pokemon Heart Gold, Pokemon Black, Pokemon White, and Pokemon Black 2. Moving to the next question. What is your top 5 of your favorite Pokemons? Like I've said, the first one is Gardevoir. Then second was Lucario. Third one is Tyranitar. Fourth, Kyogre. And the fifth, Mudkip. And last question from Sophie was, what do you think of Mega Evolutions and its new generation of Pokemon? Well, Mega Evolutions gives a little bit status. I like Mega Evolutions. It's like extreme Pokemons. About the new generation, Talonflame, Heliostic and Goodra are very strong indeed. I like them too. Finishing the questions from them, let's read Touhou tag again. So, the first question is, how did you find about Touhou project? Well, I found by some friends. First, I could not play because it's always getting errors. The next year, in April 2011, I found that it needs to install DirectX. So I began to like, and Touhou made me know even more about Touhou. Second question is, which Touhou games do you like and why do you like them? If you're watching this run, you've gotcha, it's Touhou. And I like them because I love RPG games. And I would like to see an MMORPG with Touhou characters. It would be awesome. Third question of Touhou tagged is, which Touhou character is your favorite? Sakuya Izayoi. She is my favorite at everything, but the reason is not being a maid. If you know Akemi Omura from Mahou Shoujo Madoka Magica, she's not a maid, but she's my second favorite at everything. If you connect them, that's the main reason why I love so much Sakuya Izayoi. Another Touhou characters what I like is Yomupaku, Patchouli Knowledge, and Kagero Imaizumi. Kagero is from Double Dealing character, if you don't know. Fourth question. Which Touhou character is your least favorite? Now it's getting hard, because I'm beginning to like Sanae Kochiya, but I would say her. I can say Alice Magratrite will be my least favorite, because something happened to me in my life, but I won't say, okay? Fifth question. Which mode do you play on when you play any Touhou game? Lastly, I'm playing easy mode or normal mode, but I like to play at lunatic mode. Sixth question. Can you play any Touhou game without using a continue? Well, I can, but only in easy mode. But easy mode has some games. For example, Touhou Perfect Cherry Blossom, Imperishable Night, Phantasmagoria Flower View, and Mountain of Faith. Now, normal mode, I can only play Hizo Tensoku, but I tried at hard mode, but I can't. Seventh question. What do you think about Shirno the 9? 9 can be many things, like Baka or strongest. I can't really say if she's strong or not, but her icicle fail, not icicle fall, made many guys laugh at her. But someday she will get revenge, and she will freeze them all. Eighth question. Do you think Chen is cute? I would say yes, but Ran Ryakumo will pursue her and creep her. Yeah. And last question is, other than Touhou, what is your favorite anime or game? Anime, I would say Mahou Shoujo Madoka Magica, but I need to watch the movies, unfortunately. And game is Pokemon, but I'm waiting for Pokemon X and Y to buy it and have money to eat. And that's all for now. I hope you enjoyed, and I will put a song for the rest of my video. I also hope you like to watch my run. Like this video, subscribe and share if you want, and I would be happy. And I'll see you in the next video. Wow.